Hello, friends. This is Dr. John World Peace, JD. It's July the 12th, Sunday, and I'm back for my daily epistle, if you will, since it's Sunday. This is entitled Kids Back to School, Killer Governors, Trump Corrupt Pardon of Stone, USA the Worst Coronavirus Responder, Anti-Christians supporting Trump, and FAUCI choked off by Trump. Friends, Donald Trump and Pence must be forced to resign immediately. Trump is destroying the USA and he is killing Americans. Almost 3 times the number killed in Vietnam. There is no leadership. God help us if we had a war. Trump is a Jonah, and until he and Pence are thrown overboard, America is going to continue to sink. Let me repeat my mantra. 14 plus million have died globally from the coronavirus. There's 7.5 billion, 6 zeros, humans in the world. There is no cure for the virus. This coronavirus plague is not even at the beginning of the beginning. There was a time not so many decades ago when we went to the moon. America did not take a back seat to any nation. We should have the least amount of people dying and getting sick from the virus. Now America is headed for the gold medal for the greatest number of deaths of Americans due to the coronavirus. I warned everyone 3 years ago that Trump was a chaos maker, a traitor, anti-American, sociopath, Gob of Spit. I was attacked for saying it. Trump forced the moron clones, the governors of Texas, Florida, and Arizona, to open their economies and let people die. And now those states are in crisis just a month after being stupid Trump dummies. The coronavirus is raging in those states. And these governors, Abbott, DeSantis, and Ducey, act like it's not their fault. They all need to be forced to resign. Their time in office means Republican death. Soon the coronavirus will be called the Republican red, white, and blue death. Now Trump wants to kill our children, as if he hadn't done enough. He and that white trash, Betsy DeVos, want to try to force parents to put their children in a closed environment in schools and watch them die and further spread the coronavirus to their families. Only the most insane parents would send their kids to school in the fall. Don't gamble with your children's lives. Look at your children at supper tonight and ask if you think they'll be sitting there next year. Or look at your spouse and ask the same question. This is not a joke, friends. I'm not a comedian. I don't have a TV show. I'm just telling you the way it is. Here's my school plan. The first month, take 10% of the 5th, 8th, and 10th grades and start them into school as usual with masks and social distancing. That is 10% of one grade in elementary, junior high, and senior high. Monitor them all daily. See what happens with the virus at school and in the homes of these kids. That will be the acid test of whether to open or not. Hey, what's the hurry? What is the hurry? If all goes well, do 3 more grades the same way. At the end of each month of monitoring, it'll be easy to know what to do. Have you heard anyone with a reasonable suggestion? No. Not your politicians, not your preachers, Not anyone, just the murdering president. Yes, he is a murderer of a large number of 130,000 dead family and friends you used to have. Trump pardoning Roger Stone shows his contempt for the law and his loyalty to his criminal buddies at the expense of all Americans. Trump is determined to show everyone he is not the president. He's the king of America. Don't let me forget the mentally ill Christian evangelists and their false preachers. Those who thought God wanted to have Trump work with Jesus. Jesus, the ultimate man of truth and good, working with the king of liars and possessor of evil without death. All Americans own the Trump presidency, but the evangelistic Christians own a triple share for their hypocrisy. These Christians think God is on their side, but they can't explain why God has shut down all their churches, beginning with the burning down of Notre Dame a year ago. Let me say this. If your preacher is as helpless as you are, then what do you need to listen to him for? Much less pay him any money. Trump is blocking Anthony FAUCI, the director of Institute of Allergies and Infectious Diseases, from giving medical and scientific information on the coronavirus to Americans. Can you believe that? Here's the foremost expert in America, and Trump is stopping him from speaking. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. And Trump is cutting away the World Health Organization at the beginning of the most deadly virus ever seen in the history of human civilization, and for which there is no vaccine. And you, friend, are letting this happen. Trump needs to be forced to resign yesterday. Here's a plan. Force Trump and Pence to resign. Pelosi becomes president. Send a message to all Republicans that they're not getting any votes in November. Everyone who has a Twitter connected to Trump, close that account. As long as you have a Twitter as long as he has a Twitter following, he thinks he's doing a great job. All Christians make a formal statement in every way they can that Christians are finished with Trump. He has shown his true colors, and they are not Christian colors. I want to keep two things in front of you. One, people of color are dying of the virus in greater percentages than white, significantly. And number two, now this you need to think about. Of course, you're not going to hear this on the news. The Wall Street money changers are making money while major corporations are going broke. Why is that? How is that? Simple answer, Trump is their man. The stock market, didn't say the economy, the stock market is doing great. The economy is not. Big corporations are going broke. Mom and pop businesses, many are already gone. Take America back from the imp of Satan and progeny of Adolf Hitler, Donald Killer Trump. I'm right on this, and I'm not backing off. Trump goes, or America ends in 2020. And let me tell you this, Biden is not the solution. He's nice, he's old, he's used up, he's part of the gang of Democrats and Republicans who got us here. He is entrenched in the swamp. vote for world peace. I don't think most of you have awakened to the reality of what's going on. This is bad news, folks. It's not going away. Everybody thought, oh, let's go open up. Let's go back. Let's party. And look what's happened. The hospitals are at capacity again. Enough is enough. It's your life. It's your kid's life. It's your friend's life. And then there's the other issues, of course, that are going on as well. But the coronavirus is a driving force. Enough is enough. This is Dr. John, World Peace. Have a good day. I wish I had better news. I wish that I could be a happy guy, but I am not. It's time for a change. It's time for an end to Trump.